What's up, everybody? So, yeah, we're here. Gonna get it in. It was one of those days I was telling you about where you had a long day, a lot going on, not really feeling like hitting the gym. Kind of feeling that way right now. But I know as soon as I get that blood flowing, blood pumping, I'm gonna feel alive. Endorphin's gonna wake me up. It's gonna be the best feeling. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Remember, guys, the toughest part is that first month. All we gotta do that first week is just keep to our goals. It's all you gotta do is get there. Really don't care. We start slow. So just get there. Push yourself. Let's go, guys. Let's do this. Let's crush this. Beast mode, baby. Let's do it. What's up, guys? So we're here, about to put in that work. We're gonna get on the elliptical. This is what I do my cardio. It's time to get it in, guys. Let's do it. Hey, what's up, everybody? So, guys, I'm in the middle of my cardio right now. So I was doing my cardio. I figured it'd be a good time to go over some things with you guys and just kind of point you guys in the right direction as far as cardio. You know, a lot of people, that's a bad word. They don't like to do cardio. I'm kind of quite the opposite. I don't know what the hell I was born with, but I just love doing cardio. And the exercise or machine that I like to use for cardio is the elliptical. You know, I can use my full body and all. It's easier on the joints. You know, you're not going to get as sore. You will get a little sore, you know, the first couple of weeks, obviously getting used to the movements and all. But cardio is a must. You want to bring those abs out. You want to get down to that 5 to 10% body fat, looking different than everybody else. And one of my sayings is, if you want to hit that 1%, you got to be willing to do what 99% of the population won't do. And that's usually the hard stuff. So, cardio, guys. Let's talk it. So, what I mentioned before, guys, if, you know, you're really trying to shred up, you've been sticking with your plan for a couple months, and you know you got something special coming up in 2 weeks or a month. You're going away somewhere, and you're gonna be out on the beach, and you want to sport some abs, and also you're almost there, and you want to just bring it to that next level and bring out the detail, the fine lines, the good shit. So, what I would recommend then is I would do fasted cardio. What do I mean by fasted cardio? Nothing in you, no eat. You don't eat nothing before that. First thing in the morning, when you wake up, the only thing that I will allow you to do, black coffee, or if you have like a pre-workout, you mix with water, that also works really good. So, what does fasted cardio do? Burns fat 200% faster. Why? Well, very simple. You don't have anything in your system. So you're not using the food for energy. You're going right into your stored fats. So, once your glycogen levels are burnt off, which, you know, first 10, 15 minutes, that should happen. You got your heart rate up. That's when the magic starts happening. You start really burning a lot quicker. Now, also, when you get off that cardio, so say 7 in the morning, have your black coffee, no food, hit your hour cardio, then what I would do is I wouldn't eat for another hour. Why? Because you want to take full advantage of what you just did. Your heart rate's going to pump for a while. For a couple hours after, it's going to be elevated. You want to fully take advantage of that, get that full burn, you know. So, very, very important. Only when you're doing fasted cardio. Now, regular cardio, you're looking just to maintain what you got, and, you know, you had a couple cheat meals this week and you want to just stay tight and all that, then you don't got to do it in the morning. You don't got to do it fasted. Just do it normal, you know. And there's two, you know, theories that, you know, people go with. Some people believe cardio's better before you work out, and you do it before you lift. Some people, which I think, and I did it both ways, I've tried everything, you know, it's not much difference either way. But what I did find is my lifts did suffer a little. I wasn't as strong. My endurance wasn't as good when I did the cardio beforehand. So what I find is when I get to the gym, normally 10 minutes to warm up. But what I was telling everybody, once you get a little older, you want to take a little more time, make sure everything's pumping, blood's flowing, and also I would even do 15 to 20 minutes on your warm up, on your cardio, jump on that elliptical, Now, how do you judge how hard you go on the elliptical? Now, this is very, very important. This is the biggest thing that I see people don't understand or know. And I'm talking about those people that are at the gym every day, religiously, at the same time, 5 days a week, and they just look exactly the same as they did 6 months before. But they're here every day doing the same things. Now, me, when I put in much effort and that much time into something, I want to see change. I want to see results. Body better be changing. Like I'm talking weekly practically. I get results quick. So when I see these people doing that, they're just wasting their time. And why are they wasting their time? Because they're not pushing hard enough. How do you know how hard to push? This is the trick, guys. Write this down. Key note. Everybody's got to go do a little homework. It'll take you exactly 1 minute. You could Google up this info. And all you need to do is you need to know your age. We need to know the number to plug in, which is 220, which is the max heart rate. And then this simple little formula, I'm going to tell you right now how to figure it out. So we plug in the number 220, like I said. Say you're 40 years old. I'm going to give you a very simple example. So all you're going to do is 220 minus 40. What does that leave you? 180. Okay, so now you're going to take that 180 or any number that you come up with, and you're going to times that by 0.8 because you're trying to find the 80% mark. So 180 times 0.8, I believe it's like 144 or something like that. Now, what is that? That is your max 80% heart rate that you want to achieve as you're working out doing your cardio. And what you're doing by doing that is you're maximizing your performance and time. Like I said, when I'm putting in time, I want to maximize everything I'm doing. So by doing that 80% mark, hitting that 144 and keeping it there the whole time, what is going on is I'm burning max fat in my body. If I go any harder than that, I'm now going to start going backwards and actually taking from my gains, because what your body does is starts burning muscle. We work so hard to get this muscle. We're putting in hours in the gym, lifting heavy weights, getting under crazy heavy bars that most people don't want to do. I want to keep all my muscle I worked hard for. All that nutrition and protein I paid money for, dude, I want it all. I'm not trying to burn that shit away. So you're going to find, guys, to get your 80%, once you find that, you're going to start feeling it. You're going to start knowing where you're at just from doing it so much. And as long as you're in that 80% that whole time you're working out. Now, the goal is to get to an hour cardio every time you hit the cardio. I'm not expecting that right away, especially at that 80% heart rate. Ease into things. Start off, do 30 minutes. Whatever you could handle that first time. Push yourself though. That last 5 minutes should be a little harder than the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see, look at this, I'm sweating like I got boobs and all that. You know what I mean? See, forget about it. I'm putting in the work over here. You can tell. But what I'm saying also is, once you get used to that 144, which you're going to find it's not even that hard. Once you're getting that 80% mark, dude, you could just cruise. Like right now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you where I'm at. I'm talking to you guys, not really paying attention and just chillaxing. I'm at 130 right now. So, very little more than this, and I'm at my 80% max. I'm telling you guys, when I was fitness modeling and just being crazy, I would get in my sauna suit at night, and all the gym people knew me. They thought I was crazy. I looked like an astronaut coming in this crazy sauna suit, and I would get on my phone, and I would go for hours, bro. Like, I would just forget I was on this thing, and I'm doing all my emails, taking care of my business, just completely not realizing what I'm doing. But the whole time, I'm at my 80% heart rate. And before you know it, I'm on here 2.5, 3 hours. And I feel like I'm just started. These people were like, dude. And then I would get off and take off this suit, and the shit would be like a pool. It was disgusting. But I'm just giving you an example. You know, you get in the zone, it's not even that hard. Once you get used to this shit, go do your emails. You got a business that you're running and full-time job. Do whatever you got to do on here. Listen to good podcasts. Hey, listen to my podcast. You go on the fitness channel, check it out. If you want to hear about entrepreneur and making millions of dollars, get over to Forget About It, junk removal, and binge watch that as you're doing it. Just keep checking your heart rate. Make sure you hit that 80%. That's the key, guys. That's what I'm trying to push on this lesson today of my cardio. This is the most important when it comes to cardio. I don't care about anything else other than the 80% heart rate and staying on for 1 hour. You do that a couple times a week, bro, and drink that water every waking hour of the day, nothing else. Just keep it to water, no more sugar drinks, no more nothing. Yo, you can't believe the results, how quick. This fat will just sweat. It's just your body crying. You're melting all that shit off. And that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna become a furnace. So, all right, guys, so remember, if you wanna step it up, go to that next level, you need to hurry up and get ripped. Only got limited time, 2 weeks, 1 month. Fasted cardio before you eat anything. First thing in the morning, black coffee, some caffeine. Get on that cardio, 80% heart rate. Remember, I told you how to figure it out. The number is 220. That's how you figure it out, max heart rate per minute. Then you're gonna minus your age. You're 40 years old. 40 minus 220, 180. And then whatever number you get. So if it's 180, you're gonna times that 0.8 because you're finding your 80%. And that's gonna give you your max heart rate, your 80% max heart rate. And that's how you're gonna get that. Then, if you don't need to, if you just wanna maintain and you're not in a rush and you know, you just maintaining the body, work out, do your cardio right after your workouts, after your weights. You know, if you're working at night, whatever, get that lift in, get an hour in on the gym floor, and then finish it off if you can with an hour. If not, your heart rate is already elevated, so you're pretty much at that 80% the whole time as you're lifting. That's what people don't realize either. And if you have a heart monitor, you could watch that as you're lifting. And that's a good way to keep how much time you should take between sets. You know, get it up to, as you're lifting, get it up to that 80% mark, and then have like a certain number when it drops down like 10, 20, beats per minute, then go do your next set. It's just something that you might want to try, and hit that cardio after your workout, and you'll see, man, you're going to get so much quick results with all this stuff. And again, remember after your workouts with weights, remember the little hack I told you guys. As soon as I'm done with my last rep as far as lifting, I run right to that front desk and I go and get me a Gatorade, sugar in it. It's the only time I'm going to tell you guys to drink sugar. And the reason why I'm doing that is that sugar intake is a simple carb, and that's going to spike my insulin levels, which what it's really doing is telling my body, you're primed, ready to grow, feed me protein so I can start growing. And then drive home, usually takes me about 20 minutes, have that meal waiting, have wifey cook it up, eat as soon as you get home. If you don't have a wifey at home or somebody that can cook, or you don't meal prep, then go home, get that protein powder. No milk at this time. You got to get that right to your muscles quick as possible. So you got to mix it with water. Doesn't taste as good. Chug that down real quick. Feed those muscles. Let them start growing, guys. All right, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. Smash that thumbs up button. And if you guys haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and tell all your gym buddies, tell all your gym homegirls, let them all know about my channel if they want to learn, want to get some tips and tricks. They're 35 and above, full-time job, full-time schedule, family. They're still, when there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to show you guys the tricks, how to fit in those quick workouts when you don't got much time, but we can still stay healthy and look good, guys. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out my little girl, Chanel the Pomeranian. Channel's blowing up. She's a little diva, little 6 pound of fluff, little Pomeranian. living her best life. Just what a character. You're gonna die when you see this. So definitely get over there and make sure to subscribe as well. And yeah, guys, let me leave you with the gun show. Forget about it.